The ZTE Axon 7 garnered a lot of fame this year given the premium package that you get for the price of a mid-ranger, but ZTE decided that it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually launch a mid-ranger anyway. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and this is our review of the ZTE Axon 7 Mini. For starters, let's be clear about the fact that Mini is not well applied to this phone. Physically, the Axon 7 Mini is just 7mm shorter than the regular Axon 7. Visually, it's even hard to tell them apart given the striking resemblance of both designs. If anything, you'd have to look closely to notice the different texture on the front-firing speakers and the fact that the US version doesn't have capacitive keys. The feel in the hand is literally the same, which is to say, great. BMW Design Works has come up with a beautiful arc design that's free of screws and interruptions and that feels very premium in the hand. The story is more about internals. Instead of flagship specifications, we have a Snapdragon 617 processor, 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of expandable storage. Dual SIM capabilities are still here if you want to give up over that expandable storage, and the battery shrunk to 2705 mAh. We have a 1080p AMOLED display with vibrant color in tow, and inky blacks that make the experience immersive. And speaking of immersive, have you ever heard these speakers? This is really what makes it special. We have a premium package of hardware and software being sandwiched into a beautiful phone. The Mini sports the same theater-like Dolby Hi-Fi sound that we praised on the Axon 7, and if you snap a pair of headphones on, prepare to be just as amazed as Swan was with its larger sibling. Software is about the same as the Axon 7. It looks like stock Android Marshmallow, but it's actually a skin over Mi Favor UI 4.0. It's got a frequently used tab in the settings menu that's very convenient, and sliding down the notification pane has the typical convenient icons that we praised about Nougat even if you're not running Nougat. You can hide the navigation keys with a quick tab at the left, and there is a voice command feature by pressing and holding the back button that I actually don't recommend. Yes, there is even a voice print feature for passwords, but that's another feature that was really hit or miss. And about everything else, again, this phone behaves like if it was stock Android, and that's actually a good thing. I've been testing the ZTE Axon 7 Mini for 5 days in La Ceiba, Honduras. Phone calls were rather loud thanks to the audio enhancements, and the phone does an admirable job at retaining signal and fast data speeds. The user interface is fluid enough for basic tasks, and the power efficiency of the mid-range processor keeps battery life to about a day of average use. Now, you will begin to notice the corners being cut in things like graphics-intensive games, or even just normal games where we're talking about long load times and the occasional stutter here and there. And if you test the camera, well, corners continue to be cut. Even if we have a 16-megapixel sensor with f1.9 aperture, color saturation and contrast is what I'd call okay. The main problem is really the experience in taking photos. The camera is extremely clunky at taking the shot, and this only becomes more intense in low-light scenarios where it struggles to focus on subjects. And yeah, those low-light photos aren't really what I'd call great either. During the day, touching on subjects actually fully overexposes the shot, forcing you to tone it down every single time. And you'll notice these effects to be also common in the 8-megapixel selfie shooter. And as for video recording, yeah, there is no OIS included, and clearly no sort of electronic image stabilization whatsoever, as yeah, the video does move a lot everywhere. The bottom line is that we do have to remember that the ZTE Axon 7 Mini is a premium mid-ranger. It is not a flagship. If you want a better camera experience or a more powerful device for playing games, then you might want to consider the regular Axon 7 as your best bet. And really, if you think of it, at $299, what stands between this watered-down experience and the premium experience provided by the regular Axon 7 is just $100. And no, by no means am I saying that the Axon 7 Mini is a bad phone, but it becomes really hard to recommend given the meager price difference between its more powerful older brother. Folks, just like this, we've got more videos in the pipeline, so make sure you follow us on social media and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.